if we set it off in this and you come up in here playing hero and we get a hold of your and we try to get down there, they gonna kill you before they kill one of us.
Yeah, I watched a video. It was a riot. I'll show it to you after that. I might play it. Well, I ain't gonna play it, but it was a video to where everybody was, out in the field, doing, activities, whatever. Riot kicks off. Boom. Security starts shooting tear gas everywhere. Mm-hmm. Some dudes, of course, laying down. There's dudes who were laying down, got up, start in front of the guards, just working, like 3 dudes got up, boom, stab. I'm like, the guards did nothing. They just, I'm assuming they're yelling, but they're not doing nothing. They might be shooting more tear gas, but they're not.
They gonna mind their business.
It's
right?
like they can't attack with deadly. Like they have to get like some type of. Do they got to get approval to use deadly force? Because I'm like, they just shooting tear gas.
They don't need the approval. If they want to come up in there and rectify the situation at will, they can do that. The problem is, you got to see me tomorrow. You got to see me the next day. I got way more homies than it is on your shift. Your entire shift might consist of what? Maybe 40 motherfucking laws and shit and all, concluding the lieutenants and whoever in the office with them when they pop off and shit. I got more homies than that by myself. So you think about it if it's on every wing, set off at one time, because that's how we'll do it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We'll pass the kite real quick. Kite go to flying and shit, and everybody ready. 3:15, knife up. Take them out. You can't hit A, B, C, and D yard at the same time. Yeah. You got to pick where y'all going. It's popping out all air. Pop, pop. So you got a few coming here, few coming here, trying to contain it. If it get too out of hand, the National Guard coming, they're gonna call them, or the local authorities.
Yeah, but the National Guards.
Do you know how many people gonna lose their life by the time them people get there?
Right. And like, no, you made it make sense. The National Guard go home. This ain't their job. This is your job. So you got to come back here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you trying to play hero to save this situation that you said you should mind your business.
Yeah. Mind your business.
You trying to play hero, you got to come to this job tomorrow unless you're trying to quit.
Yeah, and you don't want us to bake your cake because you'll never know what flavor and where it's coming from.
Yeah, that's some real shit. That was wild to see though. I ain't gonna lie, that was wild to see. I was like, damn, like guards weren't even trying to stop. They continue to stab this inmate.
Only the asshole guards and shit that's not scary, should I say, will intervene and, oh, motherfucker. No, they gonna let y'all do y'all thing and shit, and after that, you know what I'm saying, when the big boys come walking up in there, the Ninja Turtles and all that, they gonna do this. Then they gonna start tying people up and getting them up out of there.
Damn.
I done my job.
Yeah. Shit.
There's a sign, each unit that you go to, there's a sign above that says, no hostages beyond this point. You know what that means?
I mean, we ain't taking it.
If we set it off in this and you come up in here playing hero and we get a hold of your and we try to get down there, they gonna kill you before they kill one of us. That's just real. To let you know.
That's real.
So if you don't want to get caught in that position, mind your business. You only doing 8 hours or 12 hours here a day. We gotta live here, homie. So y'all ain't running nothing but y'all mouth.
Yeah. The same guy was talking about 95% people knifed up. He was saying like, he said the lights cut off. You know, you hear people sharpening the knives.
Yeah,
like you see it in the grate. Yeah, you see the grates and cutting the concrete. And
you hear that in your sleep, and you get used to it. It's just like gunshots in the neighborhood. You learn to sleep through all that, but when you wake up, you just making sure ain't nobody sharpening it to the point where it's for you. I don't even flinch at that noise no more because I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But now I flinch at gunshots and shit because I ain't heard them in so long.
I'm curious, Gizzle, what would you have done differently to avoid prison time? Meaning the moment of you getting caught, like, listen.
I would have listened to my girl when she told me, you don't need that gun, leave it here. See, that's where it starts.
She warned
at.
you.
She warned me. And warning come before destruction. Every time I got caught up, I was warned. And I did what I wanted to do, walked out of the door and then come back home to 5, 6, 7 years later.
Okay.
There's always a warning before destruction. Can't nobody on this planet say they don't get it. It come in all forms. Your girl, your granny, just an eerie feeling.
That's facts.
Leave it alone.
That is facts.
Fight another day. You ain't got to go out there today.
True.
Leave it alone.
Heed the warnings.
Heed the warnings. That's where our first mistake be. We so can't tell you nothing. And you go out there, man, you got me fucked up. And next thing you know, you're pleading for your life. Please, Mr. Officer.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want to go to jail, man.
With that being said,
knock all the gangsta out your ass.
Come on. Come on. You know, as we do it, with that being said, we don't ever tell these stories to glorify. We always speak on it to educate. And if you don't mind, Gizzle, I want you to kind of go down that path a little further. Speak to the young dudes out here that's, taking these chances of, why and how to heed to these warnings. Because you're right, these warnings be out there as far as you could avoid all this.
Yeah, you can. It's all avoidable. All of it. All of it. The one thing, and even the Bible tell you that, the one thing that you were given that can't be taken away from you is choice.
Free will.
Free will. You got it all day long. But there's a consequence that come behind every action. Every action. Whether that action be good or bad.
It's gonna come with a reaction.
It's gonna come. You're gonna get an issue. You better hope it's a prize that you can work with. You know what I'm saying? But it's not worth it at the end of the day, bro. It's not. You don't want to be 40, 50 years old and stuff, sitting here fighting for a 9 to 5 and that ain't even trying to pay you shit because your record's so fucked up. Because you was too hard and shit to let go. You don't want to sit up there and watch all your fellow classmates and stuff achieve multiple things in life at a faucet that's just uncontrollable and they just flooded with everything they need and you sitting here hating, wondering why me? You don't want to sit here and play the blame game all day long and stuff instead of pointing the finger at yourself because you had the will to say no. You had the go-ahead to turn your back and say it ain't worth it. We always worried about what the next man got to say, how the next man feel about it, how our home is going to receive us if we say no. I'm here to tell you it's okay to say no. Say no to drugs, say no to guns, say no to pimping, say no to corruption, period. It ain't shit at the end of the day. These people throw these faucets out there for you to flood yourself to take you out of the game. Half of the time, this is what they teach you, you know what I'm saying, in like jujitsu, karate, and stuff like that. How to make a person fight against yourself. Half the time, them niggas getting whooped and shit. They whooping themselves because the way you run into a situation could become a brick wall. And you knocked your own self out. Don't blame me. I asked you not to do it. Please, refrain. Stop. It ain't worth it. What more can I tell you before I have to tell your ass up? It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't.
That's some real shit, man. No, with that being said, and it's crazy that you said that because lastly, before we get out of here, I want to get your take on what do you feel about blue collar crimes where some people do want to take that risk? Someone do run a scam, run up $3 million, and they only give them 1 year, 2 years. Of course, they might be facing more, but you know, they run up $3, $4, $5 million versus the man selling crack getting 20.
Even that ain't worth it, bro. 6 months, a year state jail, you know what I'm saying, for these white collar crimes y'all do. That's the biggest trap ever, because you get so greedy and feel like the punishment is so minimal to the point that I can take another lick if I get caught. But I'm sure this time I know why I went wrong. This shit is designed for failure. What people not understanding is you won the fight, but you didn't win the battle. The overall picture is I got caught. The overall picture is now everybody looking at me and stuff, and I'm not gonna be able to get a job. Right. Nobody's gonna trust me anymore. Nobody's gonna receive me with open arms and try to help me like they used to, because all I know is conning. Right. They don't know that I'm being real right now. Because when you change, that don't mean other people do. You changed in your mind, but they ain't changed their mind about you. Because all they know is a picture that you painted. And Kevin Gates would be the first one to tell you, once they paint you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture.
Come on, shout out Gates. Let's go.
Shout out to big homie Gates.
Man. With that being said, not just as always education. I always appreciate you coming in and dropping this knowledge on us, man. A lot of words to live by. For those that, of course, are peeping you, always want to follow what you're doing, I always want to stay up with you, man. Always remind us how to follow you, man. Where are you at? Is there any new avenues that they can reach out to you as of yet?
Well, right now, I know people disappointed, been looking for me. Yeah. I took down all of my social media except my TikTok because, you know, I'm having an issue, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't feel like being bothered with all that. It's trying to detour me from where I'm going and stuff, so I got to take a big pause, you know what I'm saying? But before long, I have it all back up and running. I just got to cut a few strands off.
Come on.
And make everything right again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're waiting on you, broski. But again, it's always a pleasure to have you right here with us, man. Again, I'm sure the fans that watch this and that follow your journey.
And I just want to say before we cut out, man, because I've been feeling kind of down. This is for my sister, man. You know, everybody run around and screaming Big Meech, BMF and all this stuff, but that's not why I read this. That's not why I wear this. The first lady of BMF is Renita Clay, my sister. She passed away a couple of years ago and I ain't been over it since. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Juicy.
Yeah, shout out Juicy, Renita. I know people probably, you like to interact with the fans.
So
I know they probably thinking.
I like to keep her name alive just as much as they keep Meech's.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what people don't know, that BMF was not just Meech.
It was a movement.
It was a family. There was a lot of people that
movement. You know what I'm saying? When he said from the Wooder to the Tudor,
yeah, I'm talking
you know what I'm saying? That was some real shit.
It wasn't just one state. It was nationwide, man.
You got down or you laid down.
Come on.
You ate or you starved.
Come on. Now that's real. Well, with that being said, I gotta say, man, we kicking it off right, man. Prison Stories 101, man. Ice Gizzle. I salute you, broski.
Salute you, homie.
Appreciate it.